Okay.
Yeah. That's what I was making.
Welcome back, John Young, Bill Grunler, Seval Matosian. We are at the Crash Crucible. We just finished Heat 1 for the women. Carolyn Stanley in first place, Kyra Milligan, Carolyn Prevost, Pisa Goffi, Olivia Kerster, Lydia Fish, in that order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The point spread in the top 6 is 27 points. We will be back after the men's event 1 to review the women and give you a closer look at the leaderboard. I think the talk right now is, will anybody do the ring muscle ups unbroken?
No.
Yes.
Perfect.
And his name is Colton Mertens.
Bill, before you go further, Bill, what makes you come to this decision after watching some of the fittest women in the world take a shot at it?
I know that the muscle-ups will be more difficult for the women than it will be for the men. However, I think the pace at which the guys will go, we may see 2 rounds of 10 and 10, and then all of a sudden we'll see something that we saw with like Carolyn Prevost, where it was like, you know what? No, that would not be the wisest thing for me to do. So I understand that Colton is calling unbroken on so many of these different events, and that's fine. Prove us wrong, dude. Prove us wrong. But I think that the race will be that won't happen.
The workout is 10 dumbbell clean and jerks with 100 pounds, 10 ring muscle ups, 10 dumbbell snatches with 100 pounds, 3 rounds. John, you think it can be done?
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is Colton is going to be ahead of everybody, but Taylor close behind. And then in that 3rd round, Taylor's going to break up because he's going to be smart. He's going to be strategic, doing the Taylor thing. And then Colton's going to get done with his clean and jerks. And then he's going to look back at Taylor. And then he's going to look to the crowd and give him one of these.
Oh, my goodness.
And then he's going to go 10 ring muscle-ups unbroken and then touch and go the snatch to a victory.
Now,
and just whipping his dick out and slapping everybody.
Wow.
In the first event, making a statement.
I'm sure that'll get
that is what he's going to
somewhere. Do. Now, it's all great to talk about who's going to do the muscle-ups unbroken. The thing is that that's not the race. The race is winning the race. So if
he's going to do both of them.
I think Taylor. I'm pushing for Taylor. And actually, I really want to see Nick Matthews do something big here. I want to see if he can go out hot and stay there. I don't think it'll happen, but I really want to see it.
I'm fun to see him try.
In the pre-show, we talked with the programmer and director of this event, J.R. Howell. He said that he programmed these events so that the men and women would have very similar times. The fastest time we've seen so far is Caroline Stanley with 8:34. We will get Bill and John's opinion on the fastest men times right after this.
HWPO training was built off my training mantras. It's what I leaned on in the face of hardship. It's how I learned to show up every day. It's why I continue to work hard, knowing that hard work does pay off. Community is at the forefront of everything we do, and while things might look a little different now, it's always about the people you're doing it with and making yourself proud. I want to be proud of the legacy I leave behind. Your legacy is waiting. Build it with HWPO training.
Thank you to HWPO, the HWPO family, Matt O'Keefe, the CEO of HWPO, the 5-time champ and icon in the CrossFit space, Matt Fraser, for sending the greenbacks to J.R. Howell so we can put on this marvelous event. Boys, you're muted. What do you guys think about the times? Are the men going to beat the 8:34 time that Caroline Stanley put up?
Yeah, I'm gonna say right now that Colton is going to be give or take 5 seconds from 7:30. 7:30. I think he beats Caroline Stanley by 1 minute.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be more around 7:45. I think it'll be under the 8-minute mark for sure. I think the dumbbells are going to. They're going to feel them anyway. I mean, you cannot just shrug off the dumbbell. You just can't. So, again, depending how people play with the rings, depending what they do with the dumbbells, and how they want to pace themselves out so that they don't implode, I think we'll be just under that 8-minute mark. I'll say 7:45, 7:50.
I mean, and that's a great time prediction for Taylor Self.
Let's not get it.
Win. Thank you very much.
Let's not get it twisted. Colton and Taylor really want to win this workout. There's no humility. There's no hidden agenda. There's no passiveness. Both of these guys want to come out and make a statement and win this one, correct?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, those guys have such and it's something that, our community has put together is this super fun rivalry between those two athletes. I mean, they are.
I mean, just by the Sevon verse, what it's made with Taylor versus the world and all that.
They are gigantic names in the space because of the community that's watching everybody right now. That's made them that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a Marvel versus DC attack for sure between those two.
But we all know Marvel's way better than DC.
I didn't say who was who.
We know who's who. We don't have to say it.
Miracles do happen. Here is one. Here is one.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying.
Miracles do happen. Here is one comment in the section that actually likes John Young. John has amazing energy, loving it. To see the fantastic work of John Young and Bill Grunler, go over to HillerFit 2.0, his account. He picked a great clip. John's always bringing the passion. Huge fan of the sport. Okay, when a woman, the battle of the sexes, gentlemen, when a woman fails a ring muscle up, is that different than a man failing a ring muscle up in terms of the recovery? Because when we see them unable to lock out, and we know those triceps are toast, is that more detrimental for women than men?
Yes.
Would you say it's more detrimental, or would you see it more often? Because if you fail a ring muscle up because of your press out, you're in the same spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think the generally speaking, that is a more difficult element for the women than it is for the men. The pressing out.
Would you see it more often? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't happen for the guys, is what I'm saying.
Because I don't think it's as big of a deal. So if a guy does fail, that's just because he's going too fast. I don't think it's because of muscular fatigue necessarily. Whereas like the women, if they miss one, it's like whoa, I need to sit down and I need to wait now. Yeah. So it is way more detrimental for the females.
I agree. I think the dumbbell is way more important in this workout for the men than the women. Yeah. For the women, it's a ring muscle up workout, and then for the men, it's a dumbbell workout.
Right.
We love to see all the regulars in the chat. Aaron, good to see you. Trish, great to see you. Mike, good to see you. Shia, good to see you. Magnus, good to see you. Logan Hopkins asking the hard questions. What's the policies on taking the good drugs for non-CrossFit Games competitions? Get juice to the gills. Or is that the policy? What's the policy?
Just take your protein drinks, I guess, right? I mean, whatever you want to do.
The policy is drink your the Dr. Spade, okay? That's what your policy is. Get Spade. Jake Berman.
I'm a Paper Street Coffee guy myself. The graphics today and the setup, technical setup, all Will Brandstetter. Incredible job. Matt Souza, incredible job. I don't know if Bryson's involved, but let's give him some credit. Bryson Del Monte, Patrick Rios.
He's around. He's Taylor's support system.
We also have two people you won't, on the mic, you won't necessarily see. Will Brandsetter's on the mic. Tyler Watkins from the Heat 1 app. Tyler's running the P scoring. What are the implications of the P scoring today?
Right now, it's just that you're able to pull away from competitors. So going into the last round, we saw Carolyn Prevost. She was 12 points ahead of the next competitor. And then Olivia Kerstetter comes in and tries to interfere with that. Kyra Milligan did the same thing, but her Carolyn Stanley actually blew it all up, and her lead right now is substantial.
Tyler, a couple of things. I lowered my mic. People are saying I'm significantly louder than Bill and John, so I did that. And then also, is there a way to kick everyone off in the venue, off the Wi-Fi? Would that help us with the stream? Because we got pixelated again.
I think we can ask Israel to do that. They made everybody's burgers blow up, so maybe we can do that with cell phones.
I didn't understand that, but if we're all on the same network, it's definitely going to affect it. And I don't know how many people are in the venue, but I'm sure the network isn't capable of handling 200 people, 300 people. All right. The ass heats just went.
Wow.
1 and 2. These are the guys who
we didn't really look at like what the top time was.
Were there any names in the ass heat? Ass heats?
No.
Joshua Murillo. Oh no, that's Masters. That's
Yeah, that was
Masters. I'm
Masters.
sorry.
Oh,
No.
let's talk about that really quick. Were there any Masters who were sub-9 in the women's division?
No.
Tyler, what was the Masters' fastest time? 10:41 was the fastest time for the Masters.
Men or women?
Females. For the men, it was 9:48.
Men 9:48. About a minute.
About a minute.
That's speaking to what we might see.
Okay, this is killing me. What joke did I miss? What did someone explain it to me?
I guess Israel blew up was it the Palestinians? They had beepers, and Israel figured out how to hack them and made them explode in their pants.
Damn, I wish I would have got that joke. Damn it. Okay, heat number 3. We're covering heats 3. This is heats event 1.
Oh, we got a JY Barbell shirt in Heat 3. Oh, no, that's Let's Get Sexy. Never mind. Sorry.
Event 1, this is the first time
same
the men are
thing,
taking
right?
the floor at the Crash Crucible. 3 rounds for time, 10 dumbbell clean and jerks, 100 pounds, 10 ring muscle-ups, 10 dumbbell snatches, 100 pounds, 3 13-minute time cap, 1 minute rest in between rounds. Shall we go over the lanes?
Yeah, Sousa's over there with the camera. Can we go pan over there, Will, and then we will start saying the names? All right. Is it on? There we go. Lane
There we
All
one.
right, one thing. Will Gaisley, Castro killed Lazar. Will, your mom blew me last night. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Lane 1, Travis Moore.
Okay.
Lane 2, Bailey Demina.
Looks like Jack Farlow.
Demena.
Lane 3, Sam Stewart.
Sammy.
Lane 4, Tanner Balaz. Lane 5, Joe Piero.
Joe.
Kill Taylor. Lane 6, Luke Burns.
All righty.
2, 1, go. We cut that really close to the clock.
Right?
Sousa was going to have to get out of the way.
Is it fair to say that every single person who's come out hot has imploded?
Yes. How you got to say yes on that, and that doesn't mean that it doesn't go from like you implode or you go super fast on round 1 and then you implode in round 2. It's if you come out super hot in round 1, what does your round 3 look like?
Yeah, I think the winner of round 1 has never won the whole heat.
No.
Like I'm trying to think through.
No.
I don't think the winner of round 1 has ever
There
won.
was always the comeback in that round 3 at the muscle ups.
Right.
Sam Stewart, first one to the ring. Immediately up. Is Sam doing these too slow? Is that not enough explosion? Is that too much control at the top?
No, you want nice and smooth right now.
What you're trying to do is conserve energy right now. You're not trying to go out like a hurricane. Like you're trying to just go nice and smooth the whole entire time.
Tanner's got much more explosion than Stewart.
And
If you look at Taylor's muscle-ups, when he does them, there's not a ton of explosion, but it just looks very smooth and controlled the whole time. And I think Sam was similar to that.
unbroken for Sam as he comes off.
It looks in control, too.
What
Same
a name.
thing for Tanner as well.
Nick Jakovac. Wow, thank you.
Now we talked
That
about
snatch doesn't look great.
well, and we talked about what that snatch is going to be like, and so I think coming off of all that pressing, a lot of grip that just happened with the ring muscle, especially for the guys that went unbroken, and both these guys went unbroken on that first set. So they have to tend to their grip, tend to their heart rate. Again, round 1. Go into your break with the low heart rate.
I think Sam's trying to do what Kyra tried to do, where he just went slow, really slow on the snatches, but as fast as you can on the ring muscle-ups. And he's done right at 2 minutes. And that was a similar time to what the women were finishing up, 2 minutes in the first.
Sam Stewart first, Tanner in second.
208.
209, yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see if Sam holds on to that.
And you're talking, Sevon, about the explosiveness or not explosiveness. You want to be relaxed in those first 10. You don't want to be having such a big, powerful explosion if you don't need it. You want to just use that momentum, use that backswing as much as you can to just let it flow.
There's our doppelganger, our Chris Hinshaw doppelganger.
Craziest thing ever.
Lane 5, Judge. Judges are in the red shirts. Sam Stewart will be starting first. He is in lane number 3.
Those 10 muscle-ups look really easy for him.
Very easy. He looks, like I said, he's super smooth.
Which Carolyn looked great. Prevo looked great until the last round. Olivia looked great until the last round.
Tanner's off.
Because it's all about the last round. Now watch the way Sam is moving the dumbbell. I think it's he's just relaxed right now. To the shoulder, using his legs to try to not tire out his press, his lockout. So he's really jerking that overhead.
He's moving a lot like how Rich Froning would move, where he's moving fast without looking rushed.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I tell people all the time, you need to move fast without being rushed. And Rich was the greatest at that. Rich never looked like he was moving fast, but he was moving faster than everybody, even though they were coming out hot.
I know. It was so weird how he was able to do that.
Stewart off the dumbbell cleans first. Last time he didn't chalk up. This time he did chalk up, took a little longer break.
I think that's smart that he did that because, again, don't get up unless you're fully ready to go. Now, we see Tanner who hopped up right next to him. So we have, a 4 reps split between these two?
I think it was 2. I think he had 2 reps before Tanner grabbed.
Waiting for a hand to go up here. And both these guys are moving very smooth. So I unbroken again.
The backswing on them looks beautiful.
And Joe's making a move. Joe in the pink shorts.
All right, now I did see with Sam, there was a little bit of hesitation on that last rep. So now we're starting to see a little bit of fatigue set in. So this is where it's like, okay, so how much do you rest or how easy do you go on the snatch, which it looks like he's taking his time on the snatch.
He's going
only 2 reps ahead.
Yeah.
Tanner using the 2-hand lowering method. Stewart going straight to the ground.
If you're Sam, I don't care what Tanner looks like at all. I'm just going to run my race until those last ring muscle-ups. I don't like if Tanner gets ahead of you. I don't care.
Tanner on the right with the red hair, Stewart on the left. Joe approaching in the pink shorts on the right in 3rd place. We got a hand up for Sam Stewart.
I do see that if you watch Tanner's footwork, he's having to split a little bit more, so he's working a lot harder to move that dumbbell.
5:15. 2:15 on that split.
Justin Zimbo from Salty Hive CrossFit, thank you. Piero cycling faster
25.
than any. Ooh, maybe I said that too soon. Piero looked like he was cycling faster than anyone else, and then that cost him. He had to take a break.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Like with Joe, I mean, you saw him. That was a big break for that.
I talked to Tanner Balaz about this event yesterday, and he said in testing, he thought that we would see quite a few men go unbroken, possibly pushing the 5 men going unbroken on the ring muscle-ups. He said he went unbroken in the first 2 rounds and then broke it up in the 3rd, just in testing. He thinks he can do it unbroken here.
Oh, we will see.
Travis, lane 1 with the giant legs, long legs. Sam Stewart starts.
Sam is
before
up.
The
yep.
second round is even done.
Do you think it's worth it to take an extra long break to go unbroken here, or to jump right in and try to go like 6-4?
I think it would be better race-wise. And now, again, we're not talking the prop bet. Or is anyone going to get it?
I understand. Yeah.
I do think it would be better to take a quick break to come right off the dumbbell. Ooh, Sam is starting to shut down. You can see that double pump.
Yeah. Well, and the elongated rest and the clean and jerk. Like, you see how it just yanks him down? Whenever a dumbbell yanks you down that fast, you're.
So if we're seeing that now on the dumbbell, that means that the lockout on the muscle ups is going to be tiresome. So we're going to see a break. Now, what I would do, you say, I would go straight from the walk right to the rings and take 3 something. Get a number on the board right away.
Dennis O'Leary, $10. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it.
But here's Tanner. Look at Tanner's first to the rings right there.
What does that tell us? What does that mean?
I wonder if he's going to wait to try to go unbroken, and Tanner's going to try to go 6-4. And I agree. I think if you do that, it's going to be faster.
You're right.
But Tanner looks good, man.
Tanner looks great. Look at that lockout. Nice high press out. Nice high lockout.
6.
Nice high catch.
He looks really good.
3 reps to go.
3 left. He's hurting. He's hurting.
Yeah, but it's only 2.
9.
It's only 2.
Do it. You got
there
it. Come on.
It is.
Come on.
Oh.
Get there.
Give it to him.
The last 3
Come on.
Tanner got a no rep in the last ring muscle up.
So again, yeah, you're right.
Go up.
Should have had
It's
the
one
break.
rep.
Go.
Go. 1 rep.
Great programming by J.R. Howell.
Good.
There it is.
Let's go. Rock it.
Still beating Sam Stewart with a fail.
Sam
from Tanner.
also broke up. So, again, it still stands at 0, and that's
Yep.
coming from a guy who thought he could do it.
God, Sam looks strong on those lockouts.
All right, Tanner's hurting, guys. He's hurting. He's muscling through it. He's getting it done, but he's hurting. Sam is also hurting.
Sam Stewart in second. Tanner on the right with the red hair in first.
Hey, Sam's getting a little shaky with that lockout. Like, we need to...
Ooh, yeah. See, that
You
one's
see what
getting
I'm saying?
close.
Like,
Yep.
he's
Like
not
it's
really
coming
standing.
down.
Joe Piero up to the snatch.
Oh, dude, this is a race at the very end, man. One left, done. Wow.
What's the time?
9 minutes.
8:59.
9 minutes.
Just a little. Just a little. You see Tanner giving us the look on that one? Almost.
How many seconds did that cost him?
15.
I think
18?
longer than that. 20.
How is it that Stanley was able to get at 8:34, but she broke up the muscle up?
Well, no, I'll take that back. I'll say more like 30, 35 because of the time it took to get that last rep and struggle through it, then come down, and then get back into it.
Yeah.
So if you do the math on that, very interestingly, if you take 35 seconds off his score, and he would tie Caroline Stanley for 8:34.
Yeah.
That's the time in the women's division. Jen, thank you. $20 for the coverage. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
So I have 2 thoughts with watching Tanner. Is that, one, if he's that close to doing it unbroken, I absolutely think Colton will do it unbroken. But the fact that his time would have been right with Caroline Stanley's,
Right.
that 7:30 time that I threw out doesn't sound great.
The thing that I see that I think will be different is just because we saw these guys get very close to going unbroken, I think the speed at the dumbbell will be different for Taylor and for Colton.
I agree.
And I think that that's going to affect the muscle ups.
I agree.
So could they get
Hey,
it?
good
Yeah,
job, Tanner. Yeah.
So close, man.
We were pulling for you.
I don't really like to see a grown man make that hand gesture.
Don't.
Travis,
wow.
lane 1. Ooh,
Mark
wow.
Hutchinson.
Was that a fail?
That was Travis Moore in the red shirt. That's showing just how heavy the weight is. Whether it was a fail or not, anytime the weight comes down completely uncontrolled like that, you are shot.
He didn't get any jerky at Bucky's and
No, he
doesn't
did not.
have the strength.
Does not have any Bucky's jerky.
Magnus, the answer to your question is yes. Will Colton lure Taylor into going out hot with the clean and jerks? They will come out hot. Colton will take the bait 100%. He will assume that 1 minute will be enough to get him.
If he chases comment, absolutely. Y'all are going to eat so much crow when I'm right under that. I can't wait.
Travis on the
I
left
got
in the
you,
red
Chase.
shirt, Bailey on the right. 100-pound dumbbells, 10 snatches. Wow, that was
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Ow.
Hips,
Ooh.
Travis. Hips.
Ooh.
I hate, so he just hit a moment, and I've had this moment where you look at the clock hoping that the time cap is about to be over.
You want to be saved by the
and
bell?
then you see, yes, 100%. And then you see, oh no, you have a minute left. You have to do these.
Yeah.
And you're in so much pain.
Is that Christy or Romp? No.
His
Travis
back is
done.
blown.
What's the time
No,
here, guys?
he's not. He's not done.
He's not?
His dumbbell's way over there.
Oh,
just fell
my
and bounced.
goodness.
Dude, he's
Smoked.
Nick Jakovac.
hey,
Thank you.
he's begging for the time cap.
I know he keeps looking at the clock. I know.
He's
Every
begging
turn
for it.
is looking at the clock.
He's begging for it. Put him out of his misery. And then Will is ruthless with the camera.
Right in his face.
Look at Susan. Like just.
I don't know if I would get that close to him. That dumbbell's bounced around a lot. Yeah,
Wow.
those are good. My, oh my.
Glinton. Garrett Glinton from the Glinton podcast in the house.
She
Good
doesn't
to
even
see you
know.
there. She got the JY barbell shirt on.
She did.
Damn, she does look tall.
She is tall.
Dude, she's
Both of them are
she's-
tall. She thought
Me too.
she thought that I was going to be short like you, Sevon. And I go, me and Sevon are not the same person.
How's the prototype? And they made it, and then they turned me into a man. Made you. Adrian Castillo, best media team in CrossFit. Thanks, dude. Looking like Robert Whitaker from the UFC. Great to see Garrett there. Garrett, whenever I'm out of town, Garrett takes over the podcast with her wife, Colleen. Great show, hard-hitting show, the Glenn podcast. Bryson Del Monte and his sweet piece of his fiance holding. That's not can't be her C4. Holding his C4.
Marin.
Marin, thank you. Bryson is the brains behind Sentinel Training.
It's a serious mustache he's sporting. Some power
He
to
said
that
he
thing.
wasn't going to shave it until Taylor made the games. It's got a whole
Wow.
other year.
Wow. Okay. I think it's going to be burly.
Jim Roy, shout out to my coach Ben Wise at Zor Fitness in the next heat. All right, Jim. We'll be keeping our eyes open for him. Who's the female coach from? Oh, Angelo DeChico in the
Little
house.
DeChico.
Rubbing shoulders with J.R. Howell. Who's the? She was on my show. Her name starts Perrin. I saw Perrin in the house. One
Wishart.
of
Liz Wishart.
training think tanks. Oh, that's Liz Wishart's coach, Perrin.
Well, no, that was who you were talking about. Who's on your show? The firefighter.
Oh no, sorry. I was thinking about the training think tank coach, Perrin. I saw her there also today. I don't know who her athlete is. I think she was standing in Sam Stewart's lane. Is Sam Stewart a training think tank athlete?
Yes, Sam Stewart's a training think tank athlete. Yes.
Perrin's coach was Sarah.
Also, Brandy's
Brandon, yeah, Brandon McGoldrick.
here. Mia. There's a lot of training think tanks. People. Mia Janelli.
Is the gym closed? Is it driving distance? Training think tank? Their headquarters?
Yeah, it's in Georgia. North
Oh,
Georgia.
Sarah Cooper says she's with Lydia Fish. Okay, maybe she's got a couple athletes here. Yeah, Angelo, CrossFat. Angelo and Bryson could be brothers. Angelo's eyes are a little closer together. He looks a little bit more like one of those finger monkeys.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we got to get the people. Get the lanes.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
we got Mike Evans in lane 1. And then Justin Rhodes in lane 2. Lane 3, we got Max Krieg. Lane 4, we got Sevon's favorite, the swimmer, Matthias Porter.
Let's go, Matthias.
And then lane 5, we have Jacob Marlow, Houston native for me. Has made the games, the only guy with games experience, semifinals.
Semifinals.
Never mind. Lane 6, we have Sam DeMeester, and that is a Games Mayhem athlete. A lot of people have him as a dark horse for top 5.
Oh, is Maximilian Krieg the biggest athlete in the competition?
The what?
Is he the biggest?
No, Corby Foxhall is the biggest. He weighs 215.
So Mike Evans is the first. He's all the way on the left side of your screen, with the black shirt and the no shirt.
He's a lot shorter and wider than I thought he would be.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he played for the Buccaneers.
Oh. Damn.
Never mind. Bill doesn't know football. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm not a football
sorry,
nerd.
guys.
I was
I'm
a
sorry.
wrestler, dude. Come on now.
No box for Matthias Porter.
Well, lots of swinging going on there. Actually, we see a lot of these guys are swinging around a lot.
We got Sam DeMeester with an early break.
Matthias Porter's going unbroken, light blue shorts, fourth in from the left. Mike
Matthias
also
Porter
going
went unbroken.
Matthias second to the rings, first off the rings. Looks like Maximilian Krieg attacks the snatch first. Oh, I do not like Porter's lowering to his shoulder. I do not like that technique.
It's early, man.
Hey, I'm gonna
it's
call
early.
it. I'm gonna call it right now. I'm gonna say Sam DeMeester wins this heat.
Look at the way he's moving on those dumbbells.
Sam
Bill,
DeMeester
you
wins
don't-
this heat.
You don't think
he was last place coming on the dumbbell.
Well,
Bill, you don't think that's critical not to get that eccentric movement?
I think what you do is you switch hands. You bring it down to the shoulder and dump it into the hand on the other side, so you have that rebound off the bottom. Who was that for? Was that for Sam?
All three of them.
Who won that, Porter or Mike?
Porter, Mike Evans, and Sam DeMeester all came off right around 206. Sam DeMeester broke those first muscle-ups into 6 and 4. He was the only one that did that, and he finished at the same time that they did, going unbroken.
And he looked solid.
He looked way better on the
solid
dumbbell.
on the snatch.
I think Sam DeMeester's. I actually think it's gonna he's gonna run away with it. Like, the fact that he broke that and he's the same time. He does not have the fatigue that they have.
No, that's true.
What was the time finishing that first round? Was it comparable?
2:08.
6.
Okay.
We're like a second off every time.
I'm sorry.
Here, 206.
Variance. We have
207.
diversity in our scores. Maximilian Krieg is off.
Unofficial. It's unofficial. It's always
Yeah.
unofficial
Back,
anyways.
Back of the napkin, man. You got Angelo coaching Sam DeMeester over there.
She
Great
was
camera
faster
work,
than that.
Susan.
Maybe it's 202. So Mike Evans got back on at 202 or 302.
Okay, so he was first, Porter second.
Yeah.
Very close race here. Patrick Clark, what's up, dude? Shout out to Max and Emma repping the Army Warrior. Porter looking slow and steady. Every rep looks identical to the previous one.
Mike Evans, first one done with the dumbbell, going to the ring muscle-ups. Porter's right there
Porter's
with him.
right with him.
Porter in the blue shorts. Porter chalking up.
Mike looks tired. He looks he's breathing rather heavy.
Oh, he's swinging crazy. It's like he's trying to figure out
How to do a ring muscle-up.
kinda.
Who's
Look at the way
that?
he's pressing up. That's a lot of extra press that he doesn't need to do.
Krieg is not taking any break or any chalk. He's walking straight from the clean and jerk to the rings every time.
But he wasn't going really hard and fast. You saw he was one of the last people to come off the clean and jerk as well. So he doesn't need the same amount of rest that the other guys do.
DeMeester taking the break again.
Which he did last time.
Mike Evans took a break. Matthias went unbroken.
Ooh. All right, Matthias is off.
Krieg and
Krieg
Matthias.
also went unbroken. We stayed both unbroken. But now watch this though. Like Sam DeMeester is gonna make up time on this dumbbell.
Man,
Krieg is one rep ahead of Porter. Porter already slowing down. Not a good sign for Porter.
Krieg looks good.
Krieg does look good. Dude, Evans, he just looks lanky with everything he does.
It's like everything's unsecure. It's like all over the place. It's real wobbly.
We got someone still
Krieg's
up on
done.
the ring.
5:17. Krieg actually has a thick lead if he can.
Porter taking a long break.
So it's like a
Porter's
215.
done. DeMeester's done. 5:32, 5:33. Marlow's done.
So Max went from about a 202 to about a 215 round,
Which is solid.
which is solid.
Yeah.
Justin Rhodes with the split jerk.
Mike Evans might have the slowest round that one. That's a big man.
Yeah. There was a lot of struggle on that last one.
Rhodes is moving well for a guy who's in last place.
It's because he's small.
And I like these rules, just like you said, just got to get it locked out. Don't have to bring the feet together. Make it simple on the judges.
Right.
Wow, Krieg is off. Wow.
Yep.
I'm curious. You think Sam's got an unbroken 10 in him? He goes 6'4", 6'4",
No.
10? No.
He looked way slower. He looked very controlled in the first round. The second round didn't look like that was a controlled round. That would look like I'm just behind right
now. It didn't
now.
look as good.
Okay, Porter knows he's behind, cycling his fastest set yet. He knows he's got to catch Krieg and fight off DeMeester and Marlow.
Krieg is like just picking he's not even cleaning it up. He's picking it up, which I mean, you don't want to have to do that, especially if you have to use that for the snatch.
I think you're just hurting your lockout. Like he's really muscling everything.
Very much so, yeah.
Porter taking some breaks.
He looks really tired, man. Huh?
No chalk again.
No, he's been unbroken.
Wow, that
These
was
look
high.
so
Holy cow.
good, though.
I mean, if you're going to be that high, you don't really need to press out anyway.
I think he's going to break.
Is that 4 for Krieg?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to
5
break.
for Krieg, and no one's on the rings.
You see, like,
the
starting to
face.
fight the dip now.
Yep.
That's 6, so he went
6
6
and 4.
and broke.
Now, remember, Kerstetter did 6 when she was in the lead.
All right, Matthias is another guy who has been unbroken, and he took a long break there.
Extra sloppy. Good to see you, buddy.
He looks
Thank
good.
you.
Matthias looks smooth right now.
Ooh, Jacob Marlow, 3 left. In the blue
Coming
shorts.
out of nowhere.
Right there in the blue shorts. He's going to be in the lead now. This is the
yeah,
switch.
He's going to.
Unbroken on the last 10.
Let's go. Tear it up. Tear it up.
Did he do all of them?
I think so, yeah.
Woo! Oh, now we got a race
We got
here.
a race right now. We got Krieg and Marlow. Marlow's going touch and go. Krieg's not. Oh, if you hold it, he's
Marlow
got
ahead
it.
by 1 rep.
He's got it. Max can't do it.
Nope.
Marlow's got it if he can hold it.
Porter in 3rd.
Just start squat snatching those things.
Will Marlow implode?
Good.
I think that's 7, 8.
Dude, he looks good.
2 left for Marlow.
I mean, he can take his time and win now. Done.
36, 8:36.
Wow.
Wow. Max Krieg. And, dude, it was all about the last round. Look, Matthias blew up badly.
Bad.
They all beat the time to beat, though, 8:52.
Yep.
8:59 was time to beat.
Yeah, the Meester didn't have that. 9:05.
No, he didn't. Mike Evans, the guy who finished the first round first. His last place.
Don't win. You don't win round 1.
Right.
It doesn't work that way.
Colton's gonna win round 1, man. Dude, he's gonna take it wire to wire. He's
Dude,
gonna be the only one who does it.
Jacob Marlow, out of all of the heats we've
fourth place
seen,
the entire time until that last.
of all the heats we've seen, he
Yeah.
looked the best. That was the best round 3 look out of everybody.
And look, he's recovering the best too.
He looked great.
Yep. Smiling, joking with the camera. Can we get him over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ring. Souza, can you ask him?
Is he a Mayhem athlete?
I don't think he wants to talk to us.
No, he's from the Houston area, Sevon.
There he is.
Come on, man. It'll be fast. It won't be that bad.
You can have one.
My goodness. What a stout man. We lost audio.
You don't got to be all nervous. We just want to say, hey, that was amazing.
Thank you.
All right, so was that all 3 sets unbroken on the muscle-ups?
Yes, sir. If I believe I counted correctly.
Okay. All right, so you're already working on our prop bet already that's happening with who's going to get them all unbroken. Had you tested that before, and were you worried at all about going unbroken?
I think in testing I did my last 2 snatches unbroken. And in testing I did it in like 2 minutes slower, like 10:30.
Okay.
And I did it in like 8:30 something.
Yeah.
How tall are
Bit of an
you?
improvement.
Jack, how tall are you? Jacob, how tall are you?
6'2".
Wow. How much do you weigh?
I'm playing. Dude, I'm 5'9" and 3/4.
Yeah, I was like 6'2".
Yeah,
I was like, what? No, you're not.
Yeah.
Like,
And how much
I'm
do you-
all of a sudden 6'5". What happened?
How much do you weigh, Jacob?
Right now in the morning I'm about 212. That's about 10 pounds down in the last
Wow.
month and a half.
Wow.
Shout out to Kelly Baker.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. Have you lost any strength or anything dropping that amount of weight?
No, really I only get stronger. Don't matter what I weigh.
Wow. Okay.
Just 80%
Okay.
legs.
All right. So tell me what was your plan going from between round 1 to round 3? Because we've seen everyone go really hard on round 1. We see what happens in round 2 and whatever they have left in 3. So Did you have your plan set up, and were you racing them, or was it your plan that you stuck with?
It was my plan. You know, I mean, it was definitely faster than training, but I knew with some adrenaline I could, whatever I put my mind to, I can hold. And just go at my own pace. Don't really watch the other guys because I figured anybody that's going, you know, sub 2 minutes is gonna blow up.
Right.
And I mean, I was right there. Those last 3 muscle ups were the grind I'm feeling in my chest. But just game plan was do what I feel is right and stick to that. Don't get too close to the fire.
That was by far the best third round that I've seen.
Who's bigger, Jacob or John Young?
Oh, John. Just because he's
John's
taller.
bigger than Jacob? Because Jacob walked up to him, he made John look like a little mouse.
Here, hold on.
Let me see these
Sorry.
two guys next to each other.
I was like, whenever, like the 3 guys in front of you, did you think that they were making a mistake whenever they jumped in front, like in the first round?
Honestly, I had the blinders on, but I figured anybody that's going faster than me either just downright is fitter or
Making a mistake.
it's gonna hit the fan real quick.
Yeah.
So that was game plan. Just make my first round, make my third round look like my first. And I felt like I did that pretty close, maybe within like.
Yeah, you might have negative
looked
splitted
great.
the last
The last
snatch
round
because
was
you
great.
touched it because the last snatch was so fast. You might
Yeah.
have negative splits.
Yeah.
2 minutes, guys.
That last snatch, all I was thinking was my coach's fiance was doubting me on them last 10 to go unbroken. So I proved her wrong.
Jacob, are you here to win it? It's just when you see Crash, you see it rolling up on the calendar, you basically you drop 10 pounds. It sounds like you dialed in your nutrition. You're serious as a heart attack.
Yeah, you know, I came to, you know, stir up a little trouble, get my name out there. But, you know, I got a lot of comps this off season. So just dipping my toes back in the water with Crash, seeing how much fitter I've got with all the running I've done. So I feel like I've gotten a lot fitter. Maybe still not the best runner, but we're getting there.
That's all I can
Little
do.
by little.
That's all I can
All right,
do.
brother. Thank you so much,
All right, we
Jacob, for
appreciate
coming
you, man.
over. You the man. Very
Nice job,
impressive.
dude.
Yeah, thank you.
We're getting ready to run the final heat, guys. The big names are on the floor. Summer Vine coverage is much appreciated. Thank you so much. Colton Merton's taking a look at his rings. All the guys, Nick Matthews taking a look at his rings. We are going to give you the heat lineup. There's Chris Ibarra, the Great White Hope. Taylor Self from Sentinel Training. We are at the Crash Crucible. The workout 3 rounds for time, 3 rounds for time, 10 dumbbell clean and jerks, 10 ring muscle ups, 10 dumbbell snatches, rest 1 minute in between, 13-minute time cap.
Need a towel.
You got sweaty headset
Just
now.
my ears are all sweaty.
Sweaty headset.
All right, this is it.
the one.
This is the heat. Nick Matthew.
All right, we know it can be done, but that was also at 8:30. I mean, the time was off on that. So if you're talking a minute faster than that,
Watch and learn.
all right.
I know you're wise.
Can we get the
I'm
lanes?
just saying.
senior analyst for a reason, Bill. That's all I'm going to say.
Let's do the lanes, guys.
All right, lane 1, we have Drake Lewis. Lane 2, the one and only Taylor Self. Lane 3, average Chris Ibarra. Lane 4, the Iron Hog. Lane 5, Nick Matthew. And then lane 6, Tristan Harrison.
Wow.
All right, you have Taylor winning this.
I have Taylor winning it.
How much does he win it by?
And we're frozen.
Oh, wow, so winning it convincingly. Okay.
Got a little glitch in the system.
All right, so we have a couple hands up in the air. Then we'll let you guys know what's going on. Right there's Taylor in the front. Looks nice and smooth on the dumbbells.
Will, Sousa's camera's not working.
No, it's working. We're good.
Okay, there we go.
Drake Lewis on the left, going rep for rep with Taylor.
All right, Taylor and Drake
For
Lewis.
Taylor looking directly into the camera.
Wow, Drake right to the rings right away. All the way on the far side of the screen. Now he's in the gray shirt right next to Taylor.
Colton Merton's laying forward with his shirt off.
Ooh, there's a lot of swing there for Colton.
Nah, he's clear. Yeah, there's a little swing.
Ah,
There's a little swing.
all right. Come on now.
He did that
Dude.
at semifinals too.
Man, Nick Matthews has a lot of swing going on. You can just kind of see
Chris
him.
Ibarra broke or
Taylor.
fell.
Taylor is down. Colton right behind him. First to strike is going to be Colton.
Taylor's going touch and go, and Colton is not going touch
All
and
right,
go.
so this is the rabbit game right here, and this is and I don't think you
I
can
think this
rabbit
is smart.
Colton. I don't think
Chris
you
is
can
playing
rabbit.
the rabbit Colt game like by pacing. He's pacing more than everybody else.
You already know. He already said he doesn't have his fitness, and we already know what this one is. You even called him average.
All right.
That wasn't me, Chris.
Let's
that
see
was
what
all
time they
John
finish.
Young.
I bet they finish about similar time. Taylor's done.
140.
No, Taylor was 138. Colton was 140. Taylor's up by 2 seconds.
By far the fastest first round times, correct?
By far, yeah. In fact, it's looking like almost, 20 seconds faster than the rest of the field.
7:30.
Nick Matthews giving it a look of disgust.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Nick
shaking
and
his head
Matthew.
again. Nick doesn't look happy about that.
Did
And
he
I
get
don't,
no rep on any ring muscle ups?
I don't know, maybe because he looks pissed.
Tyler, did he get no rep?
Who? Nick?
Yeah.
Everything looked good on the ring muscle ups. I didn't see anything on the snatches.
He looks mad.
We are in the second round. Taylor and Colton neck and neck, 2 second difference. Taylor's ahead by 2 seconds from the first round.
So Chris was the only one to not go unbroken in that round on the ring muscle ups.
Yep.
I think whoever is in this lane 6 right here, I think they're going to break next. They looked like they were struggling. Tristan Harrison will be the next to break.
Taylor cycling a little bit faster than Colton.
Look at the way Taylor's using his hips.
Colton is not touching going anything, and Taylor's touching going everything.
But you can tell like where Taylor is using his break is at the shoulder. So like he kind of lunges it up to the shoulder, and there's a little bit of a break, trying not to use his arms at all.
His drop
Lots
to
of
the
hits.
next rep is beautiful.
Yeah.
Taylor up the.
Oh, now there
Colton's
is.
transition.
Now look at the speed difference between Colton. Colton had a lot faster
way
step
faster transition.
to get up to the rings.
Neck and neck on the ring muscle ups. They're doing their third rep now.
Dude, Drake's in there too.
Drake's either making a huge mistake or he's very fit
Taylor.
right now.
I think Taylor's muscle ups look.
They look great. They look great.
They look really comfortable. Where Colton is like he's forcing them.
Right.
Not that
No,
he's having a
that's how-
problem
that's
with
how
him, but he's
Colton
working
muscles
them.
They're
I
looking
saw
at
the
each
look.
other.
Saw
They're
the
looking
look.
at each other.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he's gonna touch and go though. He's gonna touch and go though. He knows he's faster at cycling.
Yep. And he'll catch him right here.
Colton is banking that Taylor
Drake
is going
unbroken.
to slow down just a little bit.
I
and he can
agree,
keep this
Don.
pace the whole time.
I
And
agree,
Taylor
Don.
is cycling the dumbbell faster every time.
I think Colton is playing the game with Taylor.
Ooh, that was it.
Time.
19. 4:19.
420. 420.
This is a great comment from Glee. Taylor has to be sick of losing to Colton. I think he is.
Okay, but look what's happening though. Look where Taylor's taking a knee already. I haven't seen him do that yet.
No, he did
So
it
he
last
came-
round. He chilled out.
Right there?
Yeah,
or did
yeah,
he do
yeah.
it back at the...
Well, I'm not sure about where.
I think he made it all the way back. Now, I do like the fact that he's sitting there and he's chalking up deep so that he doesn't have to worry about any of that on the transition coming back through. So that's
all right,
smart.
Hey, so Taylor's split on that one was 141. Colton's split was 140.
Oh, so they just
So
flip-flopped?
Taylor has a 138 and then a 141, and Colton has a
140
140
and a
and a
140.
140. And I'm telling you right now, that man is going to do 140 again, and Taylor's going to be 143.
Okay.
Nick Matthew
Okay.
is worked. He's taking some big, deep breaths. What's up with Nick Matthew? I thought he was the strong guy. And Taylor's off. He begins his final heat.
I'm not really sure with Nick. I mean, I would put him as one of the strong guys and one of the gymnastic-y kind of guys, too. So I was hoping that we'd see something. He looks a little, he definitely looks frustrated.
Okay, I'm really surprised Colton's not going touch and go. I thought he was playing
He
the
doesn't
game in
need
the
to.
first
That's the
round.
thing. He doesn't need to, though. He didn't need to on the and it's the first of the three movements. Taylor has to do these like that. He's got to be able to keep the pressure.
Wayne Short, Colton is drafting off of Taylor. Thank you for the $2.
Oh,
Dude, if Taylor goes unbroken, I
He'll
think he
get
can
him.
win.
He'll get him.
He can win, yeah.
Well, Colton
gotta
still
relax.
goes-
We need better music on for this moment, guys. We need it. We need better music on for this moment.
Colton can still go touch and go on the snatches and make up some time.
We haven't seen him go touch
We
and go on
haven't.
any of the dumbbell. That's the only issue. Oh man, Taylor looks good.
Yeah, Taylor, dude, I think he's going to do it.
Oh, there it is. Here it goes. Touch and goes. Here we go. Here we go. A little jog
That's
to the
it.
finish.
Here we go.
Neck and neck. Taylor's slightly ahead by
touch and
half a
go.
rep.
Yeah, but look how much he's working at that.
Taylor's got it, dude. Okay,
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Taylor's got
Wow.
it.
Taylor's
got it. As long
he's
as he
solid.
doesn't stop, he's got it.
He's comfortable right there. Look how good he looks right there. Oh my goodness, broken again. Holy shit.
659.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
man.
Oh my gosh.
All right, 6:59 from Taylor, 7:04 from Colton.
Wow.
So what is that? How many points does that end up being, Tyler?
100?
I know it's not going to come out to any kind of points.
It's
but,
100 points.
Yeah. What a race.
The
Y'all
6
thought
seconds-
7:30 was on crack, and they did that by 30 freaking seconds.
I didn't think that they would be able to hold a 140 around the entire time. There was no way. Damn.
What's
that
funny,
was,
look,
that was
the guys
insane.
that are going right now have done great.
Right? Compared to the rest of the field, for sure. Wow.
Tristan Harris on the far right. Chrissy Barra on a knee. Is that? No, that's Nick Matthew. Oh, and Chrissy Barra.
Dude, Drake Lewis.
Drake Lewis was right in the
beat
mix.
all of those guys.
Yeah.
Chrissy Barra on the far left. In the middle is Nick Matthew in the blue shorts. On the right, Tristan
Souza,
Harris.
do you want to get Colton and Taylor, both of them, and bring them over here?
Do we have enough? Do we have headsets for that?
We'll just let, yeah.
Okay.
Nick Matthew transitioning to the snatch. Ooh, that looks tough already. Is he even getting locked out there? God, he almost got injured.
He's having a hard time on that left arm.
Colton doesn't want to get interviewed.
Did he bail out?
Okay, he walked away. He's walking away.
He's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
He's pissed.
He's done. Yeah, he's mad.
He's pissed. I was okay. He's good when he's pissed.
Hold on.
This first event has not disappointed. Was Nick locking out those snatches?
All right, he's coming.
Christy Barra, Tristan Harrison. Oh, Chris finishes second to last, and Tristan Harrison still on the floor. Barra looking worked. Taylor Self coming over to the interview table to join John Young and Bill Grunler. Tyler, how many points? There's Taylor Self talking to Bryson Del
I
Monte.
thought it was only 2 or more.
6 seconds
did?
would be 2 points. Did he beat him by 6
had to be
seconds?
5, right?
6:59, 7:45.
6:59, 7:04 was Colton and Taylor's
Oh,
times.
7:04, right.
Souza, if we can get Colton or Taylor over here. Can Souza hear us? I don't think he can hear us.
No, he
He
can't.
can. He just can't talk back. He's probably.
Oh, here
he's
we
probably
got thumb
talking
up.
to him now.
Okay.
Oh, he's getting an interview. He's Pedro's interviewing him from Coffee Pods and Wads.
That's
Oh, okay.
what happens when you're famous.
That was a great race.
That
man.
was such a good
That was
race.
such a good race. I love that Colton tried to go touch and go to get him at the end.
Yeah. Well,
Hold on.
I
I'm gonna
was
break down Taylor's
I was
split.
shocked. I was shocked at. I mean, look what we saw Colton do with the snatch ladder when he touch and go 265 on the barbell. Okay.
Getting a little feedback here from Souza. Souza's giving us an update on what Taylor's doing.
A little bit of a cool down, then we'll get him over here. Yeah, that was the last one.
The barbell spin. For all your updates in the CrossFit space, fitness space, fastest news in the space.
There was 4.
Bill's answering the question: how many went unbroken
4.
on the muscle ups for the Heat 1 prop
I think
bet?
we got to go back and count. I think there was one we just missed.
I don't know.
Oh, and they're just not good at. They're slow. You know what I mean?
They got unbroken. They had unbroken muscle, but they didn't have a good time.
We just never. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. We saw. I don't know who done it.
We have one more workout today, men's and women. The workout later on today is called Midline Sadness. 6 rounds for time, skier, handstand walk, med ball, GHD, and then more handstand walk. 15-minute time cap. People's shoulders are going to be tired.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh man, I need to come down from that.
I want to say that's the
That
Kill
was
Taylor
such a good
script,
race.
That's
That was
pretty
such a good
blocking.
one.
Tyler. Can Tyler hear me or Will?
No. Here, I can get him on if you need him. Here.
Yeah,
I'm just
gonna
curious
go,
if there's
I'm gonna
anything
go
we
to the
can
bathroom
do
real quick while we're
to
waiting.
I can hear you.
help our band. Oh, you can. Is there anything we can do to help our bandwidth?
Yeah, we can try.
Is it just that other people are on the network in there?
Tyler's on.
I mean,
Tyler,
yeah, I think so.
Okay. Maybe just yell at everyone, hey, turn off your Wi-Fi. That might do it. Because community, community.
Yeah.
Hey, Tyler, 5 seconds. How many points is that?
We're working on it. We still need a little. It's looking like it's going to be about 5 seconds. It's going to be 2 points between Taylor and
Okay. So
Colton.
very close.
Yeah. A bit of a scoring dispute at the moment. Looks like there was some questionable reps on Nick's side, and he doesn't agree.
Oh, like he had to do one too many of something? He was shaking his head.
He was pissed on that first round, so it must have been that first round. Hey, so with Colton and Taylor being up so far, what would the span between like 3rd, 4th, and 5th look like?
You need to be on Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
And then you guys do. The best we're gonna do is JR just gonna walk around for the members and just ask them to turn off Wi-Fi so we can try to fill it. And the only other option was just absolutely turn Wi-Fi off, so it's only coming in through the hardwire. But you would lose it and you would lose it unless we can hardwire you guys in.
Yeah.
Hey, ask them. Can we just make an announcement? Hey, everyone, pull out your cell phones and turn off your Wi-Fi.
He says JR's walking around. He's going to tell the members to turn their. I mean, I don't think anyone else would know the Wi-Fi password. What's that?
We could just. I don't know.
It's choppy.
You were
It's pretty
asking-
bad. It was good most of the time, though. But if we can
Okay.
do something to make it better, it's not a huge deal. But let's work on it. JR Howell approaching HWPO.
Shit. So.
Please, no swearing on the broadcast.
Right.
Sorry,
Of course.
sorry.
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
No, what I was asking was, you said it'd be 2 points between Taylor and Colton out of that.
Yeah, it's actually 1.5 right now. We're still waiting on Nick Matthews' score. That we're gonna have to do a video review on that one. And 4th, you were asking about 3rd, 4th, and 5th. It drops off dramatically.
Like
So
what?
Drake Lewis was in 3rd. He has 73 points from that event right now,
Wow.
as opposed to 98 from Colton.
Wow.
But I mean, like, think about it. They were over a minute ahead
Right.
on an 8-minute workout.
Right.
Crazy fast. It is to be about 5 points per second, or 5 seconds per point.
Wow, that's crazy.
The difference between first and second is inconsequential at this point.
Right.
Essentially, yeah. It's just a wash for Taylor and Colton at this moment.
Jeremy World, thanks for doing this, guys. This was sick. Thank you also to HWPO. Training is built for those who show up and want to work hard. HWPO has programs for the casual gym goer to the elite athlete. I mean, fuck, their founder won 5 CrossFit Games. No one else can say that in the men's division. And everyone in between. To join the global community and work with our world-class coaching team right from your phone, or fly to Vermont and get one-on-one training, try a 14-day free trial at HWPOtraining.com. Thank you to O'Keefe, CEO of HWPO, Matt Fraser. Thanks for supporting this event. Thanks for Training Think Tank for sending out so many athletes, coaches. Thanks to Proven. By the way, if you would like to see Tia Toomey, the rumor is that she grabs a coffee at the Paper Street Coffee Shop every single morning, and she has Willow with her, and she sits down and sips a cup of the Paper Street blend. That gym is located in Nashville. Greatest living CrossFitter, dead CrossFitter, greatest all-around CrossFitter of all time. What is the story, Bill, on Tia Toomey? Is she coming back next year? We heard anything?
She's going to come back. I mean, I don't think there's been an official statement or anything, but the way that she's been performing and with, I mean, honestly, no one even close to her right now. Of course she's going to come back.
Yeah, just handle her business.
I mean, I think it's interesting when you have some of the athletes that they're only relevant when they're winning, or you have athletes like Colton that is relevant even when he's not winning. Dude. With Tia, she's winning and she's doing all these other things, so it's becoming. It doesn't have to be that she has to win to be relevant. But it's just I think it's the easiest thing to do. If you can win the way that she's winning, just stay in the game,
Yeah.
So,
is that Taylor Stell coming to the?
Yeah, we're getting them over
here. Just a quick review. The women's division, Carolyn Stanley, 100 points. Kyra Milligan, 87 points. Carolyn Prevost, 84 points. Fee Sagafi from Brute Training, 76 points. Livia Kerstetter, 74 points. And Lydia
I don't think they would see you, but
73 points. Hey, what's up, dude?
there you go.
Taylor, what's up, man?
Oh, we use that one?
No,
Okay.
we can't hear him. We can't hear him.
This mic is off.
Yeah, his mic's off. I can see John.
Oh, we got you now.
Taylor.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, a lot of looking across the floor to see where he was.
Me?
Yeah. Did you have a plan, or were you just going to race him?
Yeah, I did not really have a plan. So my plan was to just try to stay ahead or even and then pull ahead at the last round.
So we saw you coaching one of your athletes earlier.
Morgan.
Morgan.
And Mary Porto.
Oh, okay. Did that change what you decided to do when you were out there?
And Ali Zerke. And Bailey Demena.
Okay, Coach, we get it. Did that
Keep
change?
coming,
Did that
Taylor.
change?
Sentinel training. Keep it coming.
Did that change at all what you were going to do, or were you just purely racing?
No, I knew that. I didn't. Hold on. That was very
No,
uncomfortable.
we won't fucking hold on. We won't hold on.
Shut the fuck up. I got to see these. Never mind. I'm not going to go there. All right. So I had no idea how, that's mine. Oh. I had no idea how, Nick Matthew or Chris Ibarra or those guys would do. And I knew that Colton thought he was going to win that workout.
So did John, by the way.
Could you
Just gonna
blame
say
him?
that.
Well, John's retarded.
Could you blame?
I
blame
picked you.
And
I
Colton's
win.
also
I win.
retarded.
All right, you won by 3 seconds.
I
so
won.
Calm down.
Who's more retarded?
Ooh, John Young's way more retarded than Colton. I would say I wasn't sure how Colton would do. I think obviously watching him do the workout, touch and go dumbbell reps for me. Well, I mean, he didn't have to do that to go really fast. I would have had to do touch and go. There's no way I would have gone that fast if I did singles. And I didn't go anywhere near that fast in testing, so I was pretty nervous about what I was capable of and whether or not I was going to fail. And I was really close to failing the last muscle up.
You look very comfortable on your touch and go dumbbell all the way through from the first round to the last round.
You did. We said the whole time if you were able to touch the dumbbell before Colton got there, you got it.
Because you actually, your muscle ups look great too. I mean, you were super smooth where it looked like Colton was he was really trying to make the muscle ups work. You were really leaning into your swing.
Yeah.
But the second you got a hold of the dumbbell, it was that's where you made your move every single time.
I think on a workout like that, you know, you guys look at Colton, you're like, oh, his range of motion, he's going to win the workout. I think me and him are probably in a lot of ways very close, like actual metabolic capacity, fitness-wise, and pain tolerance-wise. I think where he obviously has a clear advantage range of motion, I think over any of the athletes in this field, I have a clear advantage efficiency-wise, and I really focus on when I move.
Yeah.
Efficiency and movement. So where someone else might not be using as much energy because they have shorter limbs or anthropometrics, I use less energy because of the efficiency of movement. And that's a big thing in CrossFit. You can get a lot fitter by just being more efficient and having better technique.
Virtuosity, dude. I like it. I like
Like
it.
you look at somebody like Matt Fraser. I'm not comparing myself to him, but you look at Matt Fraser and you look at the difference between him and Noah. If Noah moved as good as Matt did on every exercise, we might have a different greatest of all time.
Well, I mean, you look at the way Nick Matthew was moving the dumbbell and the way you're moving the dumbbell. Nick Matthews very strong.
Yeah.
And it's like he made that thing look like 200 pounds and you made it look like 70.
Yeah.
That's just from movement.
I did the workout when I tested with a 105. I did all training pieces with a 105. So
it was crazy how well you moved the clean and jerk. So efficient, making it all be about your hips and trying to minimize your arms as much as possible. Whereas the other guys, and Nick was one of those guys, like
Just
it was like,
muscling it.
I'm going to grab it from the ground and I'm just going to put it to my shoulder and push it overhead. So that was super
Honestly,
smart.
Colton was one of those guys too, but he's fit enough to get away with it.
Yeah.
But he's doing that
Well,
too.
I feel, this is what I think on that one. It looked like Colton was planning on his range of motion and that being the call rather than like, okay, I need to race 30 reps and trying to be as efficient. It's not as fast for 10. It is fast for 30. So that was awesome. So one in the bag. What's the next one looking like for you? How do you feel?
I think the next one will be a good one for me as well.
Any shoulder fatigue, do you think, from that for the handstands?
It'll be there a little bit, but I have really good shoulders, so I think more than anything, it'll just be about recovering from the intensity.
Yeah.
Ski is really good for me. GHG is really good for me. Regular handstand walking for longer distances okay for me. But when I say ski and GHG are good, they're really good for me. So it's a good, handstand walk workouts could come out and it's like, oh, I'm going to have to manage that. Semifinals I think is a good example. I haven't done a row interval in 2 years, and I don't fucking care to. But so like I seen that workout, I was like, man, historically this would be good for me because I'm a great rower, but I haven't been rowing a lot. Whereas this workout, the ski and the GHD each take about as long as one handstand length.
Yeah.
So overall, it's more handstand walking than anything else.
Yeah.
But if you're really good at the other movements, they're important too. So.
Well, that's what I was going to ask, and we were talking about that.
For who wins the workout.
Do you think that part even is really going to matter? Like, are you not going to be able to beat someone on the skier?
Oh yeah, just being able to hold a better pace and it not bothering me as much.
Yeah.
I mean, unless we've got a Tudor Magnet in the field, my handstand walk speed I don't think will struggle much.
Right.
If any, so it'll be about who can push the transitions, who can push the speed on the med ball GHD, and who can hold a particular cal per hour on the skier.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you
Taylor,
think oh, sorry. Go ahead, Sevon.
Taylor, did you talk to Colton much today?
Not much, no.
Prior to the event? Okay, so you guys aren't chatting it up, Chatty Cathy?
Him and Bryson and all them were. I wasn't really.
Hey, you look pretty worked. Are you worked?
I'm just recovering. I'll be fine.
Okay.
I mean, that's a very uncomfortable workout. I think most guys felt.
Because they were all crumbled at the end.
I feel like they pushed their intensity was much more than the 90% of the field's intensity.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're breaking stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys went to a place. You guys set the bar. You guys definitely are on a level, you and Colton, that no one else showed in that workout. Like, not even close.
It'll be that way all weekend, Sebon. I know you guys think Chris and them, they're all great, but just watch.
Well, I thought Chris was great if he was in game shape.
Oh, don't use that fucking excuse. Don't use that excuse.
Is that tap dance?
I've never qualified for the game, so all of a sudden now he just gets to fucking be unfit and rest on his laurels from 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, he got to be rested.
Yeah, well, he's going to get the fucking cock, and if he can't handle it.
I'm on your side now.
Hey, how pissed is Colton? Is Colton pissed?
No, he's not pissed.
Okay.
He'll have his workouts this weekend. I'll have mine. We'll see at the end of the weekend what it shakes out.
I mean, y'all, it'll be 100 points to Taylor and 99 to Colton.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like if he's not going to be mad about that.
Well, there
And
will
if it was the other way around, it's just pride.
Well, and then like what we heard is like third place, 17 points back, I think is what.
Nice.
So that's a nice big chunk you
And
guys
who
got
was
on
that? Drake?
Yeah.
Drake Lewis?
Yeah.
Nice.
He did great.
He did
for him.
awesome.
Drake's very fit.
Yeah, he did awesome.
Hey guys, just FYI, we're going to have to move our whole entire production booth across the gym, replug everything in, and get it refigured in just a couple minutes.
Where is the leaderboard?
I don't know. We don't have that yet.
What?
So 7, I think we got to cut down.
All right, see you guys.
Hey, Taylor,
Nice
thanks
job,
for coming
dude.
over. Good job, dude.
Thanks, bro.
All right, guys, keep checking the Sevon Podcast YouTube channel. Stream schedules will be changing. We won't be down for long. I do believe we're going to come on a half hour early for the next show, or at least 20 minutes early, and review the. Is that the plan? We're going to review the event.
Go over
one?
the women's current leaderboard.
Okay, we'll go over women and
Outstanding.
men, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Big day still left for today. Bill Grunler, thank you. John Young, thank you. Talk to everyone soon.
Will Brandstetter.
Will Brand, yeah, always Will Brandstetter.
HWPO training was built off my training mantras. It's what I leaned on in the face of hardship. It's how I learned to show up every day. It's why I continue to work hard, knowing that hard work does pay off. Community is at the forefront of everything we do, and while things might look a little different now, it's always about the people you're doing it with and making yourself proud. I want to be proud of the legacy I leave behind. Your legacy is